Are we actually recording?
Yeah.
Oh shit, maybe I should stop doing dumb shit. So, welcome back to Final Form Talk Shit on the Cars. This week's episode we're going to be talking about shitty rust boxes and why I spend too much time in a workshop with these dickheads. Plans for the car and specs. So we're fairly nowhere near on target for what we wanted to do. I wanted to be driving this car 6 months ago.
2,000 years later, 6.5 hours later, a few inches later, day 2, day 3, day 4, a few moments later, one eternity later.
Sometimes you just have to wait for good things. So the current specs of the car are, we've got a fully forged SR, slightly overboard, fully forged from the bottom up. It's got an S13 crank in it. Nice big, got a Nortec manifold on it, which apparently are really rare. That was from my good friend Mondo. ETX3076R on it, apparently it's a fairly good turbo for an SR, maybe a little bit too big for it. Custom inlet, again built by Mondo. Mishimoto intercooler, Mishimoto oil cooler. The intercooler's flipped upside down, which is pretty cool. You don't really see that on the road car. It's flipped upside down, shortened, so hopefully we get a little less lag. A Link ECU, Link G4 Plus. That's hopefully going to be mapped by Heavy Motorsports once we get it running, complete custom loop and tuck. That's all connected. The engine's all connected to a BMW gearbox and prop. Still running a stock Nissan S14 diff in the back. Probably only going to be able to get about 80 mile an hour out of it because we have got a diesel gearbox. So we're looking into getting a new diff for the rear end. At the moment, still got stock 4-pot, 4 studs. Nissan brakes on it, so they definitely need to be upgraded. What else? We've got a nice set of Tommy cams in there, R8 coils, a set of 1000cc injectors, a Walbro 455 fuel pump, so quite a big fuel pump, and then all of the sensors to go with it to make sure I don't blow it up or get knocked, because SRs like knock jokes.
No.
Current plan, actually, are we still recording?
Yeah.
Wheel specs. Hang on 1 second.
What are your wheel specs?
So, my wheel specs are stupid. They should not fit on an S13. So, the fronts are fairly minor. I think they're 9.5J, ET-1 or something. The rears are a little bit more ridiculous. They are 11.5J, ET-23. A big 6-inch dishes, I think, on the back. 50mm over fenders on the rear, 25s on the front. Just about Tucson. In terms of suspension, we have HSDs all round to come with the car, but we've also got full adjustable arms on front and rear. We've got Jap speed arms all through, and some extended lower arms I actually got through on Charlie. So thank you, Charlie, for those. In terms of everything else on the car, we've got some cool funky paints. It's got a load of glitter in it. It's a Ford Transit white paint, Ford Frozen, Ford Arctic white. Ford Frozen white. So it's a really cheap paint, and we made it really expensive by chucking loads of glitter, metal flakes, glitter that we got from, shipped over from Cali. Other than that, the car's fairly simple, he says, while he's sat next to his massive shotgun exhaust built by Mondo. Interior of the car is really simple, so all there is inside, we've got 2 Sparco Pro 2000s, set of Takata harnesses, no hydro, not a big fan of hydros, really nice IRP shifter. Thank you, Warren, for the action to revive me with the shifter, and a really nice IRP shifter to go onto the BMW gearbox. Other than that, a load of gauges just to check on temperatures, and a Royal Grip or Grip Rail, whatever they're called, steering wheel, my other half. Thanks, Emma.
What made you paint your engine bay pink?
Yeah, so you may notice I've got kind of hot boy pink. Aside from Warren's 180 that I mentioned previously, having the same engine colour, I'm not that much of a nerd that wants to copy the car completely. Elliot Brophy, the guy who painted the cars, also painted the engine bay for me, said that I wasn't allowed to have a just completely plain. We're going to have a lorry for the cars.
Yeah.
Having no front number plate on these BLZs.
Should have had it in the window.
That is true, worst things I've ever seen. Could be covered in semen. Alright man, you should only get a fine for it. You should only get a fine for it. It's £100 fine, isn't it? Warren gets them all the time. Yeah. I've never read one because I run a front plate. Apparently we're filming now. I asked myself the question because Warren's on his phone. Why have we gone for LED headlights? Anyone who owns an S13 or an RX-7 knows the stock headlights are shit.
Or an A86.
Or an A86 knows the stock headlights are shit. Also, just want to say a massive thank you to, we've got obviously Ian for putting the work in on actually building the cars, but a huge thank you to George Barkley as well. We'd have nowhere to build these cars if it weren't for you just like letting a bunch of idiots come into your workshop, make your workshop messy with some stupid white turds and do some cool shit with each other. So yeah, cheers man.
Yes, I know it's slow.